Oh, goodness. Well, good evening, everyone. This is Johnna with Johnna's Journey. We're falling like flies over here. Oh my gosh. Today has not been that great of a day. It's not been a horrible day, but it hasn't been fantastic. So we're just going to see. Hey, Lenora, how are you? I didn't check anything, so I have no clue how I'm coming through at all. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Milo. I'm just lucky that I got on here when I did, so. And it looks like I'm on, so I'm not going to complain. Oh, geez. Hello, hello, hello. Today has been a day. It has been a day. Okay. Can't always be on it, can we? And Whitney's in bed sick now, so, you know, hey. So, it's fantabulous. He was acting fine all day until later. He and Luna went on a drive to go check on the deer shack, do whatever. Then he came back and he started not feeling the greatest, I guess. So I don't know. I guess he's getting a cold or something because he started kind of hacking around her. And so I told him, I was like, don't need a repeat of last year. Don't need a repeat of last year. And if it is just some kind of funkiness, I don't want it. So I don't know. I may sleep on the couch tonight. I don't know. So, hey, Nifty, how are you? Oh, I just now got on. Yeah, I'm half an hour late. So you haven't missed much of anything, Nifty. Whitney, apparently. I told him, I was like, okay, if you're sick, then we don't have to do this market tomorrow. So I don't know. And I'm just hoping down with anything now, and I don't know. And the thing is, I haven't, and no, I'm not going to speak it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. So anyway, because I mean, he went to bed and didn't have supper, nothing. So. Well, what? Yeah. Oh no, the couch must be your man. Yep. My man, and he went to bed early for this being like his day off and tomorrow his day off. He went to bed early. He was like, "You're going to bed?" And he was like, "Yeah," because he did. He had started like hacking around and everything. And it was like, then he notified me that he had started like the night before, but he didn't say anything about it. And I thought he was acting like I mean, he seemed a little bit off today, but not so much that I would think that he was getting sick necessarily. But anyway, you know, it is what it is. There's a possibility I won't be. Yeah, Nifty. So we'll see. Oh, well, thank you, Hayden. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm feeling okay. It's been a day, but I'm okay. Well, and I contemplated that, Lenora. I did, but I asked him if he was off, and he said he is. So, and he's helped me before. I mean, whenever Whitney was gone there, he helped me. So. And with this market, it really wouldn't be too terribly bad. Just me but it'd be nice to have somebody there to help me a little bit. You know, I'm not completely helpless, but I mean, I do have a lot, and I only have an hour, and one person in an hour to set up what I have, and yeah, is not going to be great. Yep, she was. She's always like, she is a water drinker. She always has been, but in the winter time with it being dry and everything, she just nonstop. Yep, he could. So we'll see. See how healthy everyone is when we get up in the morning. And my make of the day is about to make me tear my hair out. It's not a hard pattern, but there's something that's not jiving. So I'm tempted to message such person or go through and read through it again to see if there's something that they maybe altered that I didn't catch. I don't know. But I'm doing this cow by that Patty Dolls or Pammy Dolls or whatever. It's this cow right here. It's super simple. There's nothing hard about it. And the way, I mean, that it's coming together and stuff, like I said, I mean, but there's something. There's one place where she has it. It's after you attach the legs and you go up the body. I think it's like around 11. Is it at round 11? No. It's at round, yes, round 6 actually of the body, where it has that there's 24 stitches and there's decreases in that row, because originally before that it was 32 stitches, then it dropped to 24 because there are decreases in here. Okay, fine, great. But then the next row, there's no increases or decreases noted, but you go up to 32 stitches. And then you do another 32 stitches. But then in row 9, there are decreases again, back down to 16. So I went ahead and did it just as though that was a discrepancy on the 32 stitches. And so whenever I went down to get it down to the 16, then it ended up working out kind of like for the 16, and then doing the 16 again. But then wherever you go to joint and put the arms on, that's where my arm's going to be, and that's the butt end of the cow. So that's why I'm late, because it was about to drive me insane. So finally it was just like, no, I'm dropping it, and I'm going online. And we'll see how long I last. Hello, Danae. And yes, it's the cutest cow ever, but it is not coming out right. I mean, I've ripped it out 4 times. I should have had this cow like crocheted 5 times over. It's not a big cow. It's not a hard thing. So I have a feeling I'm just going to have to adjust it to me. I don't know. Because that's what I was doing. I was changing the colors and putting in like a variegated to give it its spots. But I was like, no, I'm just going to make a white cow this time and get this pattern figured out. And I figured it was me because of just my brain and the way my brain's been today. But no, there is a discrepancy at row 6. There is a discrepancy. Oh, well, thank you, Danae. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Scrollin', how are you? No, you have to adjust where your arms go because you're working in a spiral. Well, I understand that, but I don't understand how you go from 24 stitches to 32 when there's no increases. And then it still goes off of that saying another 32 stitches. And then I did get it to work out to 16. And yes, I'm all about that. I'll go ahead and adjust it. So it has to be some kind of typo in both places. I mean, something. But the thing is, it says that you're supposed to crochet out 28 single crochet on row 7 and then crochet out 27 single crochet on row 8. And that doesn't make any sense either. So there's all kinds of typo then there. So I don't know, but that's what I said. I'm going to have to adjust it for me to get it around, which is only about maybe 2 to 3 single crochet. So I don't know. I'm just so anyway, and my brains have had it anyway. I did get one pair of fingerless gloves done. I got 1.5 other pair of fingerless gloves, which I can get the other glove done later. I'm not worrying about it right now. And then what I was going to work on tonight, which I've already done, I'm doing Christmas tree scrubbies. So I did some of those as an eat something easy to break in between rippings out of this cow. I'm guessing you got this off of Pinterest. No, I didn't. I bought it off of Etsy, and I bought patterns off of this girl before. And her patterns have been fine. This one, for some reason, I don't know. She's the one that had the bun cat that I had no problems with whatsoever. That was super easy. But it's this Pammy, is it Pammy Dolls? Yes, Pammy Dolls, Pamidolls. And I've not had any trouble with any of her other patterns. And it's not a jam step, nothing. I mean, all of it to this point has been fine. Even, I mean, I don't know. It just... I don't know. But no, it's not off of Pinterest. Now, if it was off of Pinterest, I wouldn't be complaining so bad because, you know, yeah, some of them on Pinterest can be janky and you just have to live with it and you have to adjust, you know. Which on some of these too you do. I mean, I know that because I've had that too. I know. But it just caught me a little off guard because her other patterns that I've done have been fine. So I don't know. So anyway, it's getting put to the side for right now. I'm not going to work on it on here. So maybe I can get it finished here and get it put up as my make of the day. Or you know what? My Christmas trees might be my make of the day. Or my 1.5 pairs of gloves. Which I did get my sweater done. I crocheted the rest of my sweater. I got the edgings and everything on it done good. Thank you for whoever sent gifts. I missed it. I missed it totally. So anyway, I don't know. So I did get a few things done. It's okay. My brain needed a rest anyway. And I think part of my deal was that everything was a wreck. Everything was so unorganized, but I knew where everything was at. But it was just that everything, you know, was just thrown everywhere. So earlier, like I told Lenora, I'm going to do the dishes, get the laundry finished up. I'm going to vacuum. And I done all of that but vacuuming, because then I got all of my stuff back organized. I went through all of my stuff really quickly, organized back all my ribbon, all of my fabric, all of my little knick-knacky stuff that I use for doing some of my stuff. I got my yarn and everything back together, everything kind of put in its place. I got my bag back here that has everything in it. I have my little carry case that has stuff in it to take with me. So I feel much better, because now everything is pretty well cleared off and organized and done. It doesn't look like it did last night. So anyway, and yes, my little chick, yeah, didn't get any of these done either. Didn't get the little furry on his head, nothing. His little baby feathers. So yeah. Look at you showing off how clean your space is. Mine is a dump. Oh, it was a dump. I should have done a short of it. I should have. It was a dump and a half. I mean, last night I had everything piled up on here, and I showed that last night. But I got everything packed away that I needed to get packed away for tomorrow. And then it was still a wreck. It was still a total disaster. And the living room, oh my gosh. And the coffee table, everything. So it's like, no, I think that's part of my problem too. And I'm just tired. I haven't been, my sleep and everything, with me getting off of here later and getting up, at my regular time. It's just, it's, 'tis the season. I'm not complaining, but it's just, it is what it is. And then, Whitney, if he's sick, I have no clue if he's sick or not. Who knows? I mean, I'm hoping he's not, but. And then I missed Gray's Christmas thing, today, that if I would have known ahead of time more so on it, I probably wouldn't have done the market tomorrow, honestly, and would have went ahead and went to his thing, because, it's 3 hours there and 3 hours back. And I thought, oh, well, we can maybe do that. We can do it. Well, then we had all this weather too and stuff. So I don't know. There's a bunch of bad reviews for the cat pattern. Some are saying the same thing that you are saying about the cow. Okay. Yeah. Cause I haven't looked. So that's what I said. I was going to have to go back and read on it or something. So. So, okay, it isn't just me. So, and I'll be able to do it, but it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. So I'm just going to have to adjust on my own and be done with it and quit complaining, right? Shut my mouth. Shut my mouth. But I am definitely going to message. I'll definitely probably send something or put up a comment, review, something on it then. So, but thank you for looking into that for me. I appreciate that. Because like I said, I hadn't went back through, like I said earlier, so. But yeah, up until now, I hadn't had any issues, so I'll be on the lookout for anything else from her. Because I was trying to remember, because I've been trying to go through and make sure, like, where they're from and stuff like that. That doesn't mean anything either, though. But I'm trying to remember if she's the one for the capybara bees. I bet you she is. and I was having some difficulty with them, but I think that I was thinking that was me, and I haven't revisited it. So I'll probably have to go and look at that too. But again, I mean, it's pretty easy, so I could adjust it probably. Like I said, I haven't revisited. I just tried it the one time and then stopped. Hey, Caitlin. Cheese stick. And guess who? Trying to hide. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I looked. She is. I looked at my thing, and she is, so. Look at that little darling. Oh, yes. She's being on her best behavior right now, which she normally is, but today she hasn't been quite as needy. She hasn't been quite as all over the place, kind of like, so. Everybody's saying hi to you. Everybody's saying hi, whoa. You gonna say hi? Say we're waggy waggy. She was like, no, give me the cheese, lady. Give me the cheese. So, I think we're just gonna work on Christmas tree scrubbies. That's super easy. Super easy, and I don't have to think about it. Oh yeah. Cut the crap and give me some cheese. That's exactly what she's saying, Nifty. I could care less. Just give me the dang cheese. Oh, don't worry. I've given her a nibble. She doesn't go without. I think I'm getting about 3.5 trees to one skein of this, because I use the Scrubology. This is what I prefer, and this my customers, I guess, so to speak, they always, that's what they're looking for, is this type. It's very rare that I find, because they'll always say, oh, do you have scrubbies? And oh, are they the kind that you can really scrub with, not that furry stuff? And I'm like, yeah, they're right here. And people that know I have them, they keep coming back for them, so. Her banner on her shop made me question. It may also be because they are translating it to English. Yeah, and that's a possibility too, because I know whenever I downloaded it, it had all options for different languages. And I remember it being on that one, I think, anyway. It probably was on all of them. I don't know, but I remember at least one of them, I'll say that. I do recollect at least one download had it to where you would download to the version of language that you needed. So, and again, they were not very expensive, so, but still, I still spent money on them, you know. But again, I thought I looked at the reviews, but apparently I didn't look good enough, so. But like I said, with that bun cat, I didn't have any problems with it whatsoever. But that doesn't mean anything, you know, it doesn't mean anything. One of the bad reviews was because they bought the English version, but it's written in US terms. I'm still laughing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, really, that. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh boy. It's all I can do to keep from yelling at the tablet. It's still in English, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh boy. No, no, no. Okay, what? 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 What the what? The stupidest things are happening to me today. It is just ridiculous. It has just been a ridiculous day. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, just don't fight it, Johnna. Just don't fight it. Just let it go. Let it flow. Let it breathe in, breathe out, right? Breathe in, breathe out. I did that wrong. Good evening, everyone. I brought tacos. Johnna's. I hope the tacos help things get easier. Hey, I will take a taco. Tacos save the day. Let's repeat this mantra. Breathe in, breathe out. We're not going to scream more. Scream or shout. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, because earlier I was on the verge of some screaming. I was screaming inside. I'm like, why can't people just do what they're supposed to do? Just do it. But you know what? Tacos. Tacos for everyone. We're tacoing it and we're breathing. Hey, Andrew. Taco Tuesday on Friday night. You betcha. Well, I hate that for you, but I'm glad I'm not the only one, Charlotte. You know, I am not perfect. And I've made my mistakes. And I've dropped the ball many a times in my life. So it's like, okay, is things that are happening right now to me to remind me of those things? Or just is it the consequences of some of my things? I don't know. But it's other people's things, not mine. And yes, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be just fine. I'll be right back. You didn't listen to me either. It is funny odd how other people's trash ends up in our yard, both metaphorically and literally. Yes, Andrew. Yes, that's true. It is. It's true. Because I'm sure my baggage and my litter has probably landed the same many times, in my life. I don't know. Maybe God is reminding you where you came from and how far you've come. I honestly, Charlotte, I do. That's where I try to go with it. I do. Because whenever I do sit down and I think about it, it's like, yeah, I remember doing those things and I remember not making such great decisions, and I'm glad I'm where I'm at now, or I'm glad those things happened or I wouldn't be where I'm at now. So I go on all sides. I'm a person that thinks all super overthinker. So can think at all angles, but I still get frustrated because it's like, can you please learn from my mistakes? It's like, just please try to learn from my mistakes even. But then it never happens that way. And I know everybody has their journey and they have things they have to go through and to learn and do and all the things. But it's like we're also here to help people and help, like, right? I mean, so I don't know. Oh, I am very happy that he has a sense of humor, but there's sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's not really funny right now. Give me a minute. And I don't know. I always picture Jesus for some reason sitting like on this chase lounge, like it's like, okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's kind of that. And it's just because I know that he has a sense of humor. Oh, yeah, I knew Lenora. I want to get out there and started questioning why I needed to bring more. Yeah. Did I learn from my mom's mistakes? I don't know what mistakes she really had. She never talked about anything. Literally never talked about anything. The one thing I can say is that she was a person that was she still is, very high anxiety, worries about everything. And I told myself, I am not going to continue to do that. I'm not going to continue with that pattern. So I started working on that very early, even though it was really hard for me to do because I think it was more medically. And once I got those medical things figured out, I knew that I could not do that. I knew that I could not be continually stressed out and having everything eat my lunch left and right. So, yeah, I kind of did, I guess, because it's like now it's like pick your battles, slow, and I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. But also, if I talk it out, I can get to an end. It's like then I can come down and be like what Charlotte said, seeing it from that point of view, that, seeing how far I have come. And maybe, it's even something that there'll be a sprinkling of whatever comes to me that I can share a little bit of like, oh, this is what happened in this instance for me, type thing. But yeah, my mom doesn't talk about anything. It's like if you don't talk about it, it doesn't exist. And I don't do that. With my kids growing up, I was like, no, I'm not being like that. It's an open book. We can talk about everything and literally anything and everything. And we have. And I've told my kids, just because it's like that, though, doesn't mean I'm going to agree with you. And, I'll tell you if I agree with you or not, but I want you to come to me and talk to me. So there's been sprinklings of things that I can say yes. But like I said, I don't know a whole lot about my mom because she doesn't talk about anything. Seriously, she does not. She knows all my business though, because I tell her everything. But I was just fixing to say the same thing. I am totally an overthinker. It's crazy how much I think about things. It's just over the top. Yes, and I try not to get too far with it anymore. I'm still an overthinker, and I think I always will be, and there's nothing wrong with that because it gets me to an end sometimes, and sometimes it takes me longer than others sometimes. And I, oh jeez. And I talk to myself a lot out loud. Well, I talk to Jesus, I talk to God a lot out loud. But she thought the same thing you just said. Oh no, yeah, I totally. Moms don't make mistakes. Those were just planned underachievements. Oh gosh. Well, I don't think that, but oh yeah, and I'm sure that there was different times that she had the thought of like, but I know some of the things that I did and whatever were not things that she did that I am aware of anyway. I would be very surprised because I am the one that gave them probably a little more trouble than any of my other siblings. So yeah, just breaking the cycle, like you said. I mean, girl, I deal with anxiety, anger issues. Jack and I have had to really work on the fact that there's no yelling here, there's no hollering or no name calling. That's what I learned as a kid. Yeah, and see, there was none of that in my house either. But I definitely had anger issues later because of where I came from, because of my abuse and all that kind of stuff and things that happened in my past. I had a lot of anger with that. It wasn't anything that was family. my family, I mean, is a great family. We didn't have anything like that. There was no drug or alcohol abuse. There was no physical, verbal abuse. There was, I mean, we're a very close family, all of us, we are, but every single woman in our family was, I mean, just anxiety ridden. They still are. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. And I worked very hard to get out of that, even with all my other stuff that I went through. So it's like, I've been able to maintain that, you know, because I went from having panic attacks every day, all day long, not being able to drive on the interstate. I was agoraphobic right after having Sam. I was agoraphobic for almost a year. It was right around 9 months, roughly 9 months that I was agoraphobic, didn't leave my house. And that was awful. And no more of that. None of that anymore. Hey, how's it going? It's been a few weeks. Hey, Crochet, happy? How are you? I talk to myself all the time too, and I answer my own questions. Oh, I've done that a lot. Because something will ping, and it's like, I take it that it's the Holy Spirit that's speaking to me. Because if I'm speaking out loud and I'm asking, you know, questions and whatever, I totally take it that it's the Holy Spirit helping me. So, but yeah, it's like I'm answering myself too. I mean, but I get to an end. It's like, okay, now I can see, you know, I get a different perspective and I can talk through it and I can, you know, and it does come easier to me these days. But when there's days where it's just like this all day long and I don't stop and deal with it, that's on me, you know. I need to stop and deal with instead of letting it stack up, you know, because then it, you know. So that's why I crochet a lot too, to just keep me, you know. To keep my brain quiet, to keep me focused, you know, to keep me not all over the place, overthinking. It does calm my brain in those areas, which my brain is a lot more calm than what I mean, oh, back in my 30s, it was bad. Bad, bad, bad. In my 40s, it started kind of quieting a little bit, but not great. It wasn't until I actually started going to therapy whenever it was right before I turned 50. I tried to go to therapy before that, but it was just like, no, they just wanted to keep giving me drugs. And I was like, no, no drug is going to take care of this. And I'm not against medication when it's needed. I'm not, because I was on it after I had Sam, and it did help me then. And I took myself off of it. But, you know, it was like, no, I need somebody to talk me through some of this stuff. I know you remember our conversation from the other night, but I decided today to block her from everything. I had to walk away. Yeah. And for right now, that's probably a good idea, just so then you can be, she can be, and just be, you know, because like I said, sometimes we have to give ourselves, we have to give that to ourselves on some things, you know. So oh my gosh. Okay, I'll be right back. Here, I say do that. There you go. Sometimes that's what you have to do, Charlotte. Yeah. We have to do the hard things sometimes, and I it's not fun, but you know, you got to do it for you and for your healing. So well, that's what we can be here for, is to listen and being encouraging to you and pray for you. Yeah, I agree. We crochet to keep ourselves whole. Yeah. Well, and we're here, and just we're here as a community to help each other, you know. And that's one reason why I started this, and just name, like I've said before many a times, and I'll still repeat it because there's new people that, you know, but that's why I called it Johnna's Journey, because I didn't want it just to be one thing really. So that's probably why I am kind of all over the place and whatever, which I don't care. But I wanted it to be where, again, this is a safe place for people to come. I just happen to crochet because it helps me with my stuff, you know? And so, you know, that's why, I mean, I don't want to just stick with one topic, you know? And there's people out there that, you know, they have stuff going on and need somebody to talk to. Okay. And some people aren't truthful, and I know that, and you have to take some people with a grain of salt. I know that, you know, but I'd rather side on that it's, you know, that they're being truthful and whatever, and I'll treat them as such and be respectful until they show me different, you know. So, but yes, crochet is wonderful therapy. Wonderful therapy. And, you know, I get to have my creative outlet. So, and that's, you know, wonderful to me. I just wish that Whitney would get back to some of his things that he used to enjoy, instead of thinking that he, you know, can't or whatever. Yeah, I agree. We're crocheting ourselves whole. Yeah, I was obsessing over it. Reading the text that she sent me, reading the Facebook messages I sent her reading the text I sent her back and forth, and it was just driving me crazy. Yeah, and you get stuck in that loop, don't you, Charlotte? You get stuck in the loop. And that's the thing. There's been things here that I get stuck in the loop on, and I've made an idol of, and I can't do that. I have to live my life, and I have to do, you know, and take care of me and stuff too. So it's like, oh boy, you know, it's hard. We're human. We're human, you know, and I'm a fixer, and to an extent, you know, I want to try to make things better. I want to try to figure things out, and I want to, you know, everybody to be somewhat happy, you know, and stuff. But again, we're all different, and I understand that. I get it, you know. And I know I took the long way. I took the long way. I took 20,000 mountains. I went round the mountain, not over the mountain. I went over the mountain, not around it. You know, it was a shortcut. I didn't take any shortcuts, but there was something that I read here not very long ago, and it was during my devotional time and everything. And whenever I was reading that, it was basically, you know, whenever you do have a longer journey and whenever you're going through the things, it's really, that is your refinement. That's when you're being refined and gaining strength. And the more that I really thought about that and really meditated on that and stuff, and thinking about things that I've been through and the long journey of it all, if I wouldn't have had that long journey and wouldn't have had some connections and some things happen, and I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't have learned anything from those things. So I get it. I don't, and that's the thing. It's like I need to get out of the way. I need to get out of my own way. I need to, and just, you know, there's a purpose, there's a reason, there's, you know, I get it. But I'm human. And patients are not my strong suit. I'm better at it than what I was, but I'm still not great. And so, yes, just getting out of that repetitive stuff and getting, it's like, no, it doesn't serve us mentally any good at all, except it just tries to, squash us, snuff out our fire, try to rob us of our strength and our joy and our, and no, that's not it. That's not up for sale, I don't want to, and it's not for anybody to take away either, Okay, now did I do that one right? I have to keep measuring these to make sure I didn't do something wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Some of this scrubby, I know some of the scrubby that I bought, some of it is a little bit thicker than this that I just recently got. This is thinner. It is not as thick as some of it that I had bought right before. I think what really bothers me about my abuse is that the person that did it, which was my mom, denies everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. She said she never even touched me. Yeah, I know what you mean, but that's what they do. That's what they do. They don't want to own up to what they did because it was the same with me. So, be it that they feel bad about it and ashamed or whatever, I don't know. Them trying to justify it, them trying, those people tend to be very narcissistic, and they want to blame you for things that they have done. And, it's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. Trying to make you think you're the crazy one, No, I'm working with Scrubby yarn. It's Scrubby. It's the Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby Scrubology. Scrub it. Which I know it's backwards, but so yeah. So I had a perfect childhood and I'm 48 and I'm just now dealing with all feelings because I've been told I was a liar all my life. I'm not happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I crocheted the same amount across. We're going to do that one again. Do you need more Waterloo? Oh, Waterloo. Waterloo. No, you got water. Or you need some food? There's that. No. I haven't given you your scoop for tonight, so your little scoop. That is going to be stuck in my head now, Waterloo. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to touch something here. I don't know what this is. That is interesting. Playables? I'm not going to do it, but They don't have it in their brain that that is how it went. The only person it affects is you. So you have to get to a place of acceptance. That's how they are, and distance yourself from it. Before my dad passed away in 2016, Jack and him were talking, and he confirmed all of it to Jack. My husband, he confirmed every single thing, and Jack told me a few years ago. Well, that's good that at least that happened, and your husband has confirmation of it and knows it, and you know that your dad knew, and that, I mean, he was gonna know, evidently. I mean, I take it that he was in the household and everything, seen it. That's why he confirmed it. But, so yeah. And with mine, no one was there to see, witness anything, whatever. So that's why I never done anything about it. I never reported anything. I never, because it was going to be my word against theirs, you know. And that's where my brain was at the time. And I was very, you know, I was very young at the time. You know, if I, to do it over, I mean, yeah, absolutely, I would be running to say something, you know. But I'm also in a different place and I'm a lot stronger, you know. At that time, I wasn't in a good place at all either, with everything that was going on, and so. Evidently she was still hungry. He was hungry, sis. Hungry. They must have just added that in the last 24 hours. That's interesting. I don't know that I want to access it or anything, but it's like games or something. What are you licking? Stopped and I did get grounded a lot. The being grounded sure was better than being beaten hurt. Yes. Yes. I would agree with that. Lulu. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yep, I thought I didn't chain out enough. Back on track though. Okay, that's better. Yep, perfect. One thing that really bothers me about the whole situation is this is not my biological mother. Oh, she's not. Okay. She and my dad adopted me at 3.5. I guess the thoughts go through my head. Why did you adopt me? I could understand that. I would imagine those thoughts would pop in my head too, you know. Okay, I've got one tree almost done. I think these are turning out kind of cute. Something different. I was sitting there thinking, what can I do as far as a scrubby goes for Christmas? Because I didn't want to just keep doing the circles. I thought, well, I got green, so I'll just make some trees. I had some yellow in there too that I thought I could do a star, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to. After I got through my healing process, I think I want to help others deal with childhood trauma in some way or another. Oh yeah, because that's what I said. I'm not afraid of any of mine. I'm not, I mean, and I know I can use it for good somewhere. I mean, even in my line of work that I was in, I talked to women all the time, and it was amazing how my story would apply to so many of them sometimes. So yeah, you'll find your place with that. You will. God has his way. Oh my gosh, I just realized that we got $25 each for the Christmas chickens. That's pretty good. How did you do your Christmas chickens? The Santa Claus and a tree. Okay. Remember, it was the chicken with an outfit on. I'm trying to remember. Hey, Stacy, how are you? Oh gosh. Was the one the Santa chick? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, yeah. I guess I had it in my head a chicken, like a bigger chicken, like you just did it like in Christmas colors or something. So yeah, I do remember it. Yeah, yeah, and his super cute. No, that's why I can't believe I priced it that way and actually got it. Hey, somebody wanted it. Because there are some of my things that it's like, okay, I don't really have that price that outrageous, but then other things that I think I have too much and whatever, it's weird. It's all in what people like, what they're looking for. The the right person willing to spend and whatever. It's good. That's why, like at that last market, there was some of my stuff. It's like, no, I'm not marking some of this down. But there was some of it that I could, you know, take a little bit off of just because of the area that we were in and stuff. It was like 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was like, it'll make up for it. It'll be fine. I know I went higher because there were so many pieces. I just forgot how high. Right, yeah, and just the detail and everything on it, you know. Oh boy. Yeah, I knew I'd start yawning. I knew I'd start yawning early. Just please pray, everyone, that if Whitney is coming down with something that I don't get it. I don't. I've not been going anywhere. I haven't because of it being so cold and I don't want to get out. And what I have gotten out has been very minimal as far as going to town and stuff. And that is about to get me too, because I'm used to like, oh, if I need to go to town for something, I just go. But right now it's just like, no, I don't really want to because of the weather. It being cold, and now everything's pretty well settling down as far as anything with everything's good really, but it's just so stinking cold. I hate being cold. So that's why I'm hoping that we get to do this market tomorrow, because I'm really am looking forward to it. And it would be so much fun. And market or candy cane or Candy Canes on Main is going on too, in a town that's just next to us too. I would have loved to have went to it today, but this evening it was, I mean, it's done shut down for the day today, but it's going on tomorrow too during the day. But I won't be able to go to it tomorrow. 3 mystery scrunchies done. All right, Yahoo! Way to go scrolling. I've got 2 trees done. I'm not crocheting very fast. I don't know, I may get more than 3.5 per skein. I could have used some out of that other skein that I was using earlier. It seems like I probably did, because this skein is an actual full skein. So I may actually get like 4 out of possibly 5. 4.5 maybe. I still have a little bit of green left from the other one that I forgot to grab to bring in here with me. I can use up too. Oh, wow. So you're making them all different colors too. Nice. Ten till 6. Oh boy. And it is Saturday for you, so you're off today, right? Do you have anything planned fun for your weekend? Scrolling? Hello, Willow. Welcome to the live. Oh, I did not center that right. Yikes. Oh, I hear him in there sneezing now. Reconnecting. Yes, it's Saturday here. Yes, I clean and crochet. Cleaning and crocheting. Working on the ears. Well, the hat looked good. It doesn't look like you need to tighten the stitches on it. and trimming your dog. Have you tried looking up a pattern or anything to do the ears on it, Tiff? Oh, Sam found something funny. Okay, I won't tighten the stitches, but I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Oh, and yeah, I just bought a $5 pattern from Etsy to see what this girl does. Okay. Oh, shoot. Apparently she uses pipe cleaners. I was like, that was Johnna's idea. Well, it was the first thing that came to mind if you're wanting him to try to stand up. Yes, I just finished number 3 tree scrawling. Weaving in my ends. So now I've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them done. So oh yeah, I'm going to be able to get it. I know for sure 2 more out of this. So I underestimate the scrubby yarn all the time because it's one of those things that just keeps giving. Have I sold these at market before? No, this is something new. But I do sell a lot of the scrubbies, like the round scrubbies. I usually have to replenish them every time. Except for the last couple times, not as much. I mean, I've still sold some, but I did end up selling quite a few this last round. But I had quite a few that I had already made up, so oh my gosh, my throat, not my throat, but my voice is like, I feel like something's happening to my voice. I've already had one round of something. I don't need another round. This was just an idea I came up with because I saw that I had the green scrubby yarn. And I was like, well, I was wanting to try to do something more holiday, like Christmas, like or whatever for it. But I had this green scrubby yarn, so I was like, I can make trees out of it. And I was just really wanting something that was going to be super easy, just to that I wouldn't have to think about. Because I hit a block today. I hit it. I hit the wall today. I was struggling earlier, and it was like my brain was just totally shutting down, and I was just like, ugh. So yeah, I just had to walk away, do other things, and pray that I got a second wind. I don't know about getting a second wind, but I ended up being productive in other areas too that were very much helpful. So okay, I did something wrong on this one, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I guess not. It looked like it was smaller. Yes, I did. I did something wrong. I didn't chain out right or something. Oh, you finished a twisted headband? Awesome. I like the little twisted headband ear warmer. So good job. Oh, I hear Sam in there coughing now. Mm. Okay, number 4's done. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get quite a few out here. I'm gonna get quite a few. And that's good. What do you guys normally watch around Christmas? What's your favorite Christmas movie? Mine is White Christmas. Oh, I like White Christmas too. That is a really good movie. Um, I like Polar Express for something just kind of because it reminds me of the kids. We went to the movies one year and watched it, and it was during a year we couldn't hardly afford to do anything, but we did do that. I like Elf. I like Will Ferrell. I mean, he can be kind of sometimes, but I do like. I think I like Elf. Um, and Christmas Vacation's pretty funny too. But White Christmas, yeah, for kind of an older style movie and stuff, I really do like it. It is one of my favorites too. But then, of course, all the, Christmas shows on TV. Rudolph was on tonight, but I didn't watch him. Um, I did watch The Grinch last night, but it was just like the real short one. And I did watch part of Frosty the Snowman. But yes, yes, they are, Tiff. Well, Robert, I don't know that anybody asked, and I didn't know that was the subject matter, but okay. Christmas Vacation, White Christmas Classics. All right, scrolling, number 4. Speaking of the Grinch, McDonald's is doing a Grinch Happy Meal. Yes, I've seen those, and I was like, I wonder what those dill pickle fries would be like, what they would taste like. And there's even some people that I follow that they have gotten them. There was one girl that she does like a taste testing thing or whatever every now and then. And anyway, I was watching her and she had gotten them the other day. So I kind of wondered what they'd be like. I went today and they're putting Grinch socks in the Happy Meals. Yes. Yeah. They had Grinch socks in with them. Yeah. This one is for adults. You gotta do it. It's pretty good. Okay. I'll think about it. Whenever I go to town next that has a McDonald's. You got your socks? Nose hazard? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh man, I should have gotten a Happy Meal. Yeah, it comes, you get your fries and then there's like a bag and then you have like, it's a dill pickle seasoning that you put on your fries and shake them up in the bag. And I am I like dill pickles, so I think it would be good, actually. But I know this one girl, she ended up putting it on her chicken nuggets because she got the chicken, the chicken nuggets. And so she put some of it on her chicken nuggets and she said that it was actually good on her chicken nuggets too. So I don't know. I don't even know if my local one's doing it or not. I haven't looked because I haven't dashed in over a week. I haven't dashed since Thanksgiving. Because weather and wealth, it was even before no, it wasn't before Thanksgiving, I don't think. It was after Thanksgiving. It's been since after Thanksgiving that I have not dashed, so I don't know. We had the weather come through and everything, and it was like, nope, not gonna do it. And I could have made crazy good money, I'm sure, but it wasn't going to be worth it. Because it was pinging all the time and offering extra money and everything else. And I was like, well, if I lived in town, it'd be different. But I doggone it. I'm typical chips and they taste like them. Oh, okay. Gotta try that. I need more Grinch socks in my life. Weather sucks, so can't blame you. Right, yeah. And I mean, it's been so stinking cold and everything too. And I'm like, I don't know. During the day, it wouldn't be quite so bad. I mean, now I think it would be better since the roads and everything's kind of cleared off and done better. Because there for the longest time, Whitney said, like, the parking lots and everything were, I mean, they were not like really scraped off, but you couldn't do anything about it really. Because, I mean, nothing, you couldn't treat them anymore. I mean, with the temperature and all that, we were still getting stuff. And so, one chicken and one elephant critterling done. Yay! Good job, Lenora. I love the little chicken critterling. I just love it. I think it's the cutest thing ever. And the elephant turned out pretty, I mean, the elephant I thought turned out pretty good too for what, after I made my second one. My first one was a little off, but yeah, I like those critterling patterns. They're pretty good. I was gonna try to make the monkey the other day, but it was like, nah, I didn't go ahead. Have you tried the monkey yet? Yeah, they are. They are cute. And some of my people that have even been buying some of my other stuff, that if I don't, well, because some of my stuff I have, the safety eyes, some I don't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but dog toys. So that's what I'm wondering with these other littler ones. But all my little one, my critterlings, I do have the smaller eyes in. So I doubt that people will want to get them as dog toys. But I know I have people that that's what they wanted them for was dog toys, which I'm okay with. Do whatever with them after they leave me. You can do whatever. No, I was just trying to do something quick to stay on the project of the day. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know how it would be. It looked like it'd be more than what I wanted to try to attempt, so that's why I passed on it. Because I was trying to kind of go down the list, of what I wanted to kind of make for market and stuff. And I thought, oh, that might be kind of cute, but I was like, no, I'm not feeling it. I wasn't feeling it, so I'm gonna wait. I am determined to get my project of the day done though, because I'm gonna conquer it. I'm gonna make it happen. So tomorrow it may have to be a critterling that I do. I don't know. I'll have time to do something in the morning. Heck, who knows? I may have all day. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm not going to lie, I had one of my feelings the other day, and I was like, but it wasn't a feeling like it was going to be anything necessarily bad. And so then I was like, yeah, that's just whatever. I'm not chalking anything up to that. Well, here you go. I don't know if it's it or not, but whatever. It is what it is. I ain't going to worry about it. Oh, that's not centered. Hey, Maya, how are you? One cat snorkeling and my dog dreams in my bed now. Oh gosh. Yeah, Luna's in there on the couch, I'm sure. Either her bed or the couch. She's out for the night. Six. Go back one, Johnna. I wanted to spend the day making the critterlings, but that didn't happen, so it's 2 for the win. Hey, at least you got 2 done. So that's good. It's a win. You got 2 done. Oh goodness. Okay, that still is not centered. And I got all sassy with it, thinking that it was fine, and come on. Okay, I guess I was in the right place. Okay, check this again. Okay, yep. I thought I was too far over that, but I wasn't. I should have kept it where it was at. Okay, I think I'm gonna head off of here. I want to try to figure this cow out. Possibly, we'll see. If not, I'll wait till the morning. I'd really like to get it done today so I can count it as my day 5, right? but I can always use my trees if I have to. I did get stuff done, so hey. Yeah, I'm going to end up getting maybe 3 more out of this. I don't know. This is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I still have, I mean, quite a bit left. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I can probably get 3 more out of that. So, okay. Yes, that's what I said. It just keeps on giving, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. The more I can get out of it, the better. So, and it does. It just keeps it just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. So. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 from the other, so I have 8 done. So that would be enough if I don't even get enough made right now. But I might as well do the whole thing. But we'll see. We'll see how much time I have. So. Okay, Sam. Okay, well, I'm going to call it a night. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. I know it wasn't too exciting, but hey, at least I got to hang out with you guys. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So anyway, I really do appreciate every single one of you, and I love you all dearly. And I hope you get some good night's sleep. And Scrolling, you have a great rest of your day. And we will talk again soon. Bye. Oh, 5 mystery scrunchies done. Yay. Okay, we'll talk again soon. Good night.